Hey guys, I'm back at it again. I got my bushings, and this is what I was talking about. If you remember last video, this here was all rotten away, and it's an oddly shaped thing. So I'm figuring my best bet is to come up with something sort of a fork looking thing that's just going to push down on these two sides right here and shove that bushing in. If this was just a regular flat round thing, I could use a piece of pipe and some plates or whatever, but since it's got this weird shape to it, that kind of throws me off the game. So I guess I'm gonna get to building something. I mean, I could probably just about do it by Mickey Mousing some spacers and some plates and this piece of all thread here. But I have two other cars besides my wife's Jetta that use the same bushing, so I'm figuring it's probably worth my time just to come up and make a nice dedicated tool that'll work for doing this. So I'll show you when I got something done. Well, here's the start of it. I got a good stout piece of 3/8, 5/16, ½ inch, some pretty good heavy stuff, and I got it reasonably centered in my forejaw and just ran a hole right through there, and that'll be where the all thread goes through. And then there will be two prongs coming off of this sucker, and that's gonna be what pushes on that weird face of the bushing. So get back to it and I'll show you what I got next. Alright, now I got two little blocks cut out and cleaned up reasonably, and those will be the prongs that shove in on my bushing, and I'll probably come across the face of these forks maybe with a plate or something. I'm just gonna stick them fast for now, and once I get the other piece done, I'm gonna cautiously put some tension on that thing and see if it starts trying to collapse or something like that. And if it works just like that, I'll use it just like that. If not, I'll beef it up some more. Okay, and remember this guy is this little bearing race. I just stuck that fast to a plate, and I'm gonna chuck this in my 3-jaw and knock these corners off the outside and put a hole through there, and then my tool should be ready for trials. And there we go. I'm gonna deburr it a little bit. Got some sharp stuff hanging off. I only turned the corners down a little bit because I'd have been there for a couple years if I'd have tried to turn that whole thing around, just to make it a little, I don't know, just because I felt like it, I guess. But I got my hole through there and should, with any luck, be ready to push them bushings in. Let's give it a shot. Okay, here she is all set up. Got oil all over the bushing and up in the socket and all up and down the all thread, on the nuts, the washers. I got oil just all over the friggin' place. Figure the more the better. Anything to take a little bit of friction out is a good thing, right? Okay, so let's start cranking on this thing and see if I did any good. Wait a minute. I don't know. Pulling around a filter. There we got her straightened up. Oh, looks like she's working. It's pulling it in, and I do have that protrusion clocked toward the front of the axle. That would be a bummer if I forgot about that part. Yeah, it's sucking it in. All right. like everything's still hanging on there all right. It's just getting tough. So I might have raised some metal when I was chiseling the old one out. And now I'm trying to swage right over that. She's moving. I'd say she's just about there. Let me crank the heck out of this thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. All right. Mission success. I don't know how well you could really see that. Doesn't look like my pusher head is really trying to waffle out too bad. I might come across this other side with a strap anyhow though. Alright, that worked. That's friggin' awesome. Yeah, this is gonna get welded fast on there. Let's see. I can't really tell, but I think it did kind of spread them just a little bit. I'm thinking so, but it did it. I'll reinforce it, and it'll be good for the next one. I mean, it might actually just push it right in, but I want it so I can push a bunch of them, not just one or two. Might be using this a few times, and I'll put this right in my suspension toolbox. So there it is, a bushing tool for a Mark II Jetta or Golf, and that does her. Thanks for watching.